Welcome back to WTF Riffs. It's so good to be here, Mike.
Fantastic to be here.
Hey.
Nice shirt, Brett.
Well, thank you. I decided to change today. Nice shirt yourself.
I also decided to change. We've been a bit slow in getting some of these out.
Yes, we have.
In fact, we did all of them. He just screwed up on the recording.
I know. I kept pressing picture. So we've got lots of photos of ourselves, just
Lovely.
kind of looking at the camera.
No, lovely. Yeah. Lovely. But moving swiftly on.
Moving swiftly on. So what we're going to talk about is what are these businesses that are digitally disrupting us
Yes.
really about? And they're about scale, right, Mike?
It is all about scale. It really is all about scale. But it's not just about scaling around a customer. It's every element of the business.
Yeah.
You've got a great story when you were at AdMob.
Yeah, that's
About
very
scale.
yeah. So I keep thinking of the journey from AdMob to Google. So when I went into AdMob the very first time,
Yeah.
and as a South African, I thought, yeah, scale is the number of servers and how many
sure.
people you hire,
Yeah.
and how much capital you have. And it really isn't. Scale is about doing a hell of a lot less.
Yes.
Doing a hell of a lot more with a hell of a lot less.
Yes, correct.
Correct.
I
So,
almost fell for that one.
oh no, I nearly did. I nearly got you nodding.
You did.
Nodding.
Sorry, guys.
Off. Nodding off.
Yeah, moving swiftly.
Anyway, moving.
Scale this up. Scale this
Scale
up.
it.
Okay.
Squirrels.
Squirrels.
Went to AdMob and we had a little office in Kubernetes. Not Kubernetes. Cupertino.
Yeah, Kubernetes is a program of
Yes,
Google.
for scaling containerization.
That's right. It's a bad day.
Bad day. So went there, went and met with the HR lady, and I remember her specifically saying,
Yes.
help me scale resources, help me scale HR, help me scale hiring. And I thought that was very strange. I then went and met our chief financial officer. She too was saying, Brett, we've got to scale finances. I remember we were a 20 to 30 person business back then. And I kept thinking to myself, but I don't understand what you mean by scale.
Yeah.
And now when we ended up joining Google, we were joining a team of 5,000 people. By the time I left Google, Google was hiring 5,000 people a quarter.
That's a huge.
So you start understanding scale. And it was a similar size HR team that are hiring that amount of people. So they used better tools.
Yeah.
They thought differently about solving the problem. They didn't just throw people at it. Their processes were super slick. It was about removing waste. It was using tools in the cloud. It was, just out of the box thinking.
Absolutely. So maybe a good kind of rule of thumb here is if you're doing a repetitive task, the question then becomes, how can I automate this task?
Yes.
Because if you keep redoing the same thing, that's scalable, and certainly with the technology today. And I think a great example of this is Facebook bought WhatsApp for $1 billion.
Yes.
There were 13 people in $1 billion business. And you look at your business, how many people are in there? What is your turnover or revenue per head? I mean, WhatsApp's an extreme example. It's a business that truly scaled properly throughout the organization. But if you're doing repetitive tasks, in fact, your sciatic kids, they were telling me if we have to redo it, if we find ourselves doing it second time, we find a script to solve
Scripted.
problem.
And you machine learn it, right?
Exactly.
But you've got a good point on the revenue per head count.
Yeah.
I remember Google, I can't remember, South Africa was operating at $2.3 million per head count.
Yeah.
And you could only hire somebody
right.
once you had generated that income.
Yes. You have to go and earn the income.
You had to earn the income first.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting way to scale. How many of you guys do that, or do you hire to go earn?
Yeah, absolutely.
Different thinking, right?
It is a different thinking. I mean, I'd love to dig into another podcast or another riff, because I think it's, what you're hiring better than yourself, but you're also validating the process. So when someone steps in, they're able to just really run with it.
Right.
So you're almost building their pipeline to really elevate yourself up the food chain, up to the next step, to simplify it.
Brilliant.
Done.
So I think that's a good summary of how important scale is, guys.
Absolutely.
We can't stress it more. It's about thinking differently.
Did you record this? Is it recording?
Yeah, it is recording. I promise I won't take any more photos of us.
All right, then go like, share, subscribe. Done. Riff out.
Riff out. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, man.